Hi everyone, nice meeting you all again. Be safe, take healthy food. Fine. Today we'll see about your keyboard. So which is one of the important device for your computer. So just remember, without a keyboard you cannot run at the maximum your application. Even in a touch mobile phone you require a keyboard, a virtual keyboard. Same thing, even in your computers you have a physical device as a keyboard, as well as you have a virtual keyboard also. So today we'll see types of keyboard which we are using regularly as of now. So we have two types. One is mechanical, another is membrane. So mechanical, first we'll see what are the type of connectors we have available. For both you have a PS2 connector and a USB connector. Nowadays you don't have a PS2 connector, you have only a USB connectors. And you have a wired keyboard as well as wireless keyboard. Fine. First we'll see about your PS2 keyboard, how it looks like. So this is a type of keyboard where you have a PS2 connector. Already I showed in your motherboard. And this is a mechanical keyboard. It's a mechanical keyboard where you hit the keys, you get some noise here. And the wear and tear of this mechanical keyboard is longer than the membrane keyboard, and it is costly also. So this is a type of mechanical keyboard. Next you have a same type of keyboard which is having a USB connector, as well as PS2 is also available, but nowadays they don't have PS2 in manufacturing, so they give only USB, because nowadays motherboard comes with only USB connectors. Okay, so this is a type of another keyboard which I said it's a membrane. If you hit the keys you don't get any noise here, because it is something like a soft touch keys. And remember, the wear and tear for this keyboard is less than the mechanical keyboard. Fine. So both these keyboards are wired. It means that you have to connect through a wire to your laptop. It is an USB or PS2. Then you have another type of keyboard which is a wireless keyboard. How does it connect? How we connect it? Okay. So it has a receiver which should be connected to your CPU, that is desktop or your laptop. Then that receiver will be receiving signal from this keyboard, which will be transmitting the signal. So it's in wireless. So it has a limit only 30 to 50 meters. You should not ask, sir, if I stay in the 8th floor, will it work in the first floor? No, it doesn't work. Okay, so it has a limitation. Fine. Okay. How many keys are present in keyboard? You should be aware of it. So it is 104 keys standard keyboard, and an extended keyboard which you have extra keys, like it is multimedia options like volume control, then your mail. Directly if you hit the keys you will be getting into your web mail, where you will be having an option mail symbol. So what is the difference? Like, instead of going separately browsing and getting into that mail and logging into your mail ID, you can straight away hit the mail key which is present in your multimedia keyboard. So what's the difference? Like it is a cost wise it is different. So standard keyboard might be costing between from 250 to 300. A multimedia keyboard will be costing more than 400 to 450. But it's an advantage for you. You needn't have to every time go to browse and get into that content. Instead you can directly click on the keyboard and get into the whatever option you want to get in. So example, this is a standard keyboard which you have keys here and you have a numeric pad here. Fine. But the multimedia keyboard, same, you have a standard keys here, numeric pad, then you have a extra multimedia keys. So this, for this we are going to pay extra. Okay, what is the advantage of it? So in case if you are having a laptop, what happens is the wear and tear of the keyboard in the inbuilt keyboard of your laptop stays longer, and this is less cost. So what happens? You can replace this, but your laptop keyboard is costly to be replaced. So that is one of your advantage. Okay, fine. So now I am going to help you only for your customer control, not a technician control. What do you mean by customer control and technician control? So technicians, what they do is they remove the dismantle your keyboard and find which key is problem, which is where you have problem. Okay, where is the issue? They'll be analyzing. But customers, what they're going to analyze? By just swapping your keyboard, whether you have a problem in your keyboard or your connector or in your software, in your laptop. Fine. So here what you're going to do is, for example, your keyboard is not connected to your laptop or your desktop, but your mouse is working. A simple tip. Once you log on to your system, it will be asking in case you are having any password. Unless and until you hit or insert a password, it never goes to the next page. So in that situation, you will be stranded. So what you have to do? So in that situation, you can bring up or pop up a virtual keyboard. So you have an on-screen keyboard in your laptop as well as your desktop. So in case your mouse is working, in that option, what happens is you can go on with your mouse, open the virtual keyboard, click on, go for your password, get into your system. Then you can swap your keyboard. If that keyboard is not working, go for another new keyboard or find the old keyboard whether it is working properly. That will tell you later how to do that. So this is a very simple tip. In case initially when you are turning on your system, your keyboard is not working, what you can do is you can turn on your on-screen keyboard in your laptop or desktop, click on your password through that, log into your system, then try to find where is the issue, whether there is an issue in your software driver or your physical device keyboard. You can swap and confirm it. Fine? Okay. So I said types of keyboard. Like we need not get into any technical part of it. So simple way of identifying is keyboard. They say QWERTY keyboard. You know what is QWERTY keyboard? It's nothing. It starts from QWERTY. Okay. So if you are aware of your typing, if you are quite good in typing, you will know that the basics of your typewriting basics will be knowing that QWERTY. So they have kept that QWERTY keyboard, okay, and you have only two types known as membrane and mechanical. So these two keyboards are still existing, and nowadays you have wireless, and that too you have mechanical and membrane, but nowadays only membrane comes. Then you have a laser keyboard, which was quite costly long before. Now it is less expensive. Fine. So this is all about your keyboard. How to swap whether your keyboard is having issue or not. So initially what you have to do, by your keyboard you can know a lot of troubleshooting process. How is it? I already said, once your system is on, it's turned on, you will have a 3 color popping up in your keyboard. You will be having a 3 LEDs glowing once it is initializing. So what is this initializing? So keyboard has the highest priority in your computers. The CPU gives first priority to keyboard. Once any application is running, you hit by mistake any key, so it responds. It says what you want to do. You want to exit or you want to proceed. Why? Because keyboard has the first request for your CPU. Example, in case a leader speaks, everybody will be silent. When somebody is speaking and suddenly the leader wants to speak, so the other person has to stop. Same here. Other than keyboard, when any other application is running through another device, and by mistake or you want to stop, you can hit the keyboard, and what happens? Immediately your CPU responds. Fine. So keyboard has the highest priority for your CPU. CPU gives first priority, known as IRQ1, interrupt request 1. Fine. Okay, that's it about for today. So what we'll do is, the next session we will show you how we are going to handle this keyboard practically. Fine. Thank you.